When was the last time you did something just because you enjoyed it? Not because you felt like doing it, not because you were being paid to do it, not because you were going to make money out of it, not because you were asked to do it, but because you just thought, oh, you know what, let me just do this because this makes me happy. Because I think somewhere along the line, growing up and how life has turned out to be, we've gotten so serious about life and forgotten about the little things that brings us joy and happiness, the little things we derive peace are the little things that can just make us feel so happy in a day and create that moment for us. I want the 18-year-old and the 40-year-old watching this that I'm sort of reminding them that maybe they are not lost, maybe their inner child can be found again. So, guys, sit and wait because it's about to be something interesting. And wait, for those of you that come back here watching my videos and haven't not subscribed, I don't know what your plan is yet for me. But if you want to keep on seeing my face, the only way that can be possible is for you to, subscribe and turn on your notification button. So when I post new videos, you are the first to get updated on them and you just do the second clicking and you watch my videos again because that's the way you can see me. So if you don't subscribe now, you're not going to see this face again. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Subscribe if you want to belong to this community of mine and enjoy all our interesting topics. All right, guys, sit and don't go nowhere. So stay with me. I'm not saying we should become irresponsible adults. No, I am trying to say we should remember the part of us, that existed before life became serious, before we started acting like, oh, chasing this money, chasing these dreams, having this family, finances, and our goals, setting goals, and moving up to the next stage of our lives. Before all these things, what were the things that made us so excited? What were the things that made us so happy, and we can just see and remember and just do and feel alive again? So, guys, I'm gonna be listing them. So let's talk about it. And when did we stop playing? Because I remember some little fun things we did when we were growing up, like little things that make you happy. The playing of chess, the playing of even football, the playing of, just little interesting games. What? There's one we call the Lido, you know. There are other games you play with your friends. And I think the only time that sort of activated most of us, our inner child, was during the COVID. Because back then, I remember people telling me, some bunch of my friends, okay, now I was in my guy, and I will call him and I'll ask him, what are you up to? Like, they'll be playing the Lido turn by turn from morning till in the evening. Some of them will even forget to even eat. There was, I think, it was a time to like recollect. I feel like the world needed that pause for everyone to remember the things that could keep them busy and they could drive joy in. Because at that point, I feel like everybody was bored. So the world sort of needed that pause to like rethink and like, in fact, what did I used to like? What was that thing I said I love doing? Was it exercising? Was it dancing? Was it singing? Playing, just playing and having fun. I remember how I love my inner child so much. I'm someone that loves dancing, and I remember just some days I would just wake up just to feel alive. I would just go on my center table, on my dining table, and I'm playing the music to the loudest and I'm dancing. I'm just happy because that just means like just moving to the vibe and just feeling myself. So when did we stop playing? When did we just stop playing and like, okay, will it just be so serious about this life thing? It's only in the art of seriousness we can achieve so much. Guys, I think we need to chill. We need to remind ourselves that then we need to slow down and really enjoy this life. Like, still remember your inner child, like those things you do that made it fun. Please remember, growing up changes us. And I would say yes, growing up right now, responsibilities, finances, marriage, moving on to the next career, going to school, finding a life for yourself. In the midst of all these, you can as well lose track of who you're trying to become. You can as well lose track of that inner child. You can as well find that missing piece. You can just be too serious and sometimes realize that there's something missing. You get so overwhelmed, whereas the little piece are found in little things. We talk about this thing stress, stress, stress. Like we get so overwhelmed, you stress over work, school, and other affairs of life. But do you understand that a simple act of just drawing, like, sort of erase a very high level of stress? Yes, drawing, as simple as it can be, it erases a very huge part of stress. It erases so much. So realizing that there are other things you can do to make yourself happy, to make you feel relaxed, as low as drawing, that's telling you this is a reminder today that you're not lost to. You're just sort of missing the track, the little things makes that great solution to some of your problems. Stay with me. You should hear this one. The thing we stop doing. Maybe you love playing football. Maybe you love dancing. Maybe you love singing. Maybe you love playing an instrument. Maybe you love dressing. Maybe you love being silly. So why did you stop doing it all of a sudden? Oh, because life got so serious. You focus now with your education. You're not married. You're not a mom, or you're now in school, or you're trying to build a career for yourself, or finance, life finance statement for yourself. So we stop doing all of this, forgetting those are the little things that makes life interesting, forgetting those are the little things that actually make you you. So why did you stop? Let's go back to it today. Pick it up. Maybe you love playing an instrument, maybe violin, guitar. Maybe you love playing football. You know, for about football, there is someone I know that is my brother-in-law. That guy, at this age, he still goes like to the pitch, like to the football pitch to play football on Saturdays. So I know guys that I love what that he goes to, they go to play football. So on weekends, so think of what you love doing and just look for time to do it. So like me now, I don't want to know. I can't go for any. I don't have any good dancing classes around because I love dancing, because I really love dancing. It's something I love doing right from a young age too. So in fact, till now, aside of music, I love dancing. So this dancing class, so sometimes I just pick up my phone, I dance, and these days I started dropping some dance moves. Yeah, I say something like a challenge like the Sunday dance. So I do that every Sunday now. Like I just put on my shorts. Most of you have been seeing my videos. Yeah. So just something that makes you happy, that reminds you of your inner child. So do it. You're not gonna be judged. That's what makes you you. And there cannot be two of you. There can only be one of you. Guys, please just think of something and go back to it. You don't have to be serious all the time. I think you need to remind yourself of that you don't have to be serious all the time. Because some adults, I don't know if it's just me that have seen this incident whereby you just go out on occasion and there's just someone who will just be frying their face as if the world has ended on their head. Their face would be so strong and unapproachable. You'll be so scared to approach them. I used to have this uncle growing up. I used to be so scared to approach him. I felt like maybe he's a military guy or he's in the army or something. But it's just his face and the way he carries himself, and you'd be so scared to approach him. You'd be like, is he always angry? Does he want to come? There was a time I asked mother, why is he always angry? Mom said, that's not how he's not always angry. That's just how his face is. He's just a very serious person. I'm like, so someone can just joke with him. You say about the life in the room, but this one person, their face is like this. They call it maturity. So people say it's only when you're too serious that's when you get respected. So when you are being not serious, you just being yourself, that you usually get disrespected. I just feel no, we are not understanding where boundaries come in here. Boundaries actually different automatically from you just being you. Yes, you cannot just be sticking to two things. They are two different things. You can't expect me to be saying I'm setting my boundaries and me just being me. These are two different things. So I just feel it's the way you go about it. The way you act with your cliques when you're out with them is different from the way you act with the clique. But with the clique, maybe like lower, I think now not meeting your age group, yeah, or something like that. But this all boils down to like let's reduce the seriousness about everything. Even our nervous system are not understanding us. I'm speaking to myself too because most of us brush our teeth aggressively in the morning. I don't know if it's just me. You're brushing like as if you're going for a war. You are using all your force and your energy. And lately I've been like reminding myself that you have to slow down. This is not a battlefield. It's actually your teeth. Be gentle with it. It's your tongue. Brush it gently. But us asking for is that scrub as if we are scrubbing a rug. We're using all our force, our emphasis to scrub. This is me saying, remind yourself not be too, not be, yeah, don't just be too serious about the even little things as low as your daily routines or while you are eating. Some of us don't know how to eat gently. We're always eating fast. We don't want the food and move up to the next thing. I'm learning how to slow down everything gradually, not to be too slow, but just take it with ease. No one is fighting with you. Nobody. Just take it with ease. The next one, yeah. Hope you're still with me. Hope you're taking notes, guys. Because we talk about our inner child, we need to remind ourselves of those things that actually make us that makes us excited and want to do and live more. Like, and because life nowadays is so stressful, and like, just have to remember the things that make you happy and just lean on to it. Mental health, everything is just at stake. So these are little things that can just make you happy. As simple as drawing and sketching. It can really ease more than a good stress. Yeah. Your inner child isn't necessarily about your trauma. Most of us, when we hear our inner child, most persons boil it down to trauma, the childhood trauma, the things you went through as a child, probably reflecting down to who you are presently, who you're living for right now, how you go about daily activities, your relationships and stages of life. You move from every phase of your life with the same trauma, maybe you've carried on from your childhood. It's all a two-way thing that, some of us are from background we had maybe trust issues. Some of us are from background where we're less loving. Some of us are from a background we don't even know what it means to get that parental love or father love or mother love. We may have some certain stigma that don't really define who we are, but sometimes when we act in our daily lives or meet people, those stigmas sort of reflect the way we respond to situations in our lives. So I would say let's really understand that when we help the inner child, let's not rely sometimes on the negative part of it. No, let's think of it from the angle of our own self discovery, those components that makes us who we truly are. That way you can still cleave onto and still feel safe. Yes, yes, in situations where you may just be down and don't really know how to retaliate, but realizing that there's just a space within you that you've made clean and secure, just for yourself alone, you can always cliff back to that shelf and just feel secure and safe. Trust me, I just hope someone is actually understanding where I'm going to today, and I hope you really get this and really unpack yourself because literally is what has been helping me lately. I'm trying to really understand the things that I do before now. And I love skipping. So I actually got skipping rope now. And I do my skipping. Just little things. It could be riding off your bike. Most of us love riding bikes. If you were not a person to ride a bike as a child or if something you were doing while you were a child, your inner child right now can fall back to riding bikes. So basically, guys. So understand that your inner child oftentimes doesn't have to rely on the bad negative part of it. That's the trauma you might have gone through from your mother, father side, whatever it is you might have encountered growing up as a child. No, let's look at it from the other side. Those things you love doing while you were growing up. Give yourself permission to enjoy life again. Talking about permission is you like letting yourself sink into this, letting yourself flow with what nature brings to you. Some of us have made ourselves restricted ourselves from so many things because of experiences we have had with people, things that didn't really speak up for us, moments that made us, you know, reflect, sort of even lose some part of us that we have to take more than sometimes. Some of us took years to heal from. Some of us are still even healing from it. So we need to really understand the concept behind it and giving ourselves permission to really enjoy life again. And life would have hit you in different angles of your life, but you can still give yourself chance to say, oh, you know what? No, I'm not gonna let what has happened to me some years ago, you know, destruct who I'm becoming now. I'm gonna go out, have fun, go for that picnic, chill out with friends. I used to be that person. I'll tell you a short story. Before I got married, I was always an introvert. Growing up, I had intensive trust issues. So be it with friendship, I find it so hard to combine trust around me. I find it so hard to just rely on someone, tell them how much I feel. Just be too open with one person. I can just do that. Like I have to take my time, understand the concept behind everything, know how to go about it before I can rely on you. But basically that's just it. So Now that I am married, I don't really have that time again to explore, go out with friends, go for that event, go for that hangout. I do go once in a while when I can, but now imagine you just having kids, maybe you don't have anywhere to keep them. You're gonna turn out some event. Sometimes I don't really turn out. If I can make it, I make it and I go out and have fun. So it's not about you don't not just turning out every opportunity you have to reconnect with people. Just go out there, enjoy it for what it is. And I feel some of us are we are less involved these days with something when we are because of the way social media is and the way we love this device called our phones. You could be in the event, so free to be all into it. Your mind is just telling you to just click on your phone. You can't just be 20 minutes paying attention to that thing you're doing. No, you're thinking of the next step. You're eating and you're thinking of work. You're eating and you're thinking of your laundries you want to wash. Like, we have lost track of paying attention and giving whatever it is we are doing. That's that moment. Yeah, eating that food and enjoying it for the moment of the moment that it is. Maybe it's a movie time for yourself. Just watch that movie and just forget about everything you can forget about. Just enjoy that movie. If it's if it's you going out for a walk, just enjoy the nature, feel the grass for what it is at that point in time, and just relax. Let your brain just let go of whatever circumstance it is that you're feeling at that time, and just enjoy the moment for what it is. It's as little as that. Not it's not when you have to go for a party or on vacation that it's yours for. I don't think it is. So, guys, enjoy the moment for what it is and just leave it up for. All right, guys. So, I think that's what I just wanted to share. And I just hope that this really made your day. And like I said earlier, so I just wanted both the 18-year-old watching this and the 40-year-old watching is to feel maybe like, I haven't lost myself. Maybe I just need to make room for the part of me again. Yeah, that's what this video is for. And I hope this actually did that to you. So guys, if you love this video, please like, comment, share with as many people as possible. Share to your friends, your family members. Tell them about this video. Share it to them and like, comment, guys, and subscribe to my channel. For the new members who have come on board, I see you guys now. I'm so excited that at least we are progressing. Whenever I see that draft suite, I'm always happy. This is me welcoming you guys on board. Please comment, like, and comment below and just tell me one of that childhood, yeah, the childhood of, let's say, your inner child growing up, the things you love doing that now you don't do anymore and you want to go back to doing them. Just list them below. I can't wait to see them and then just interact and just flow. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video. Love and peace. Bye.